Hello, let me show you how you can easily make this plaid and tartan pattern. This is a way for beginners to create this pattern quite easily. You will need to know how to make single crochet and slip stitches and how to work in rounds and how to turn from one side to the other. I'm not going to show this in this video. You can follow up along my other videos. But for this one, I will show you the color combination on how to surface crochet using slip stitch. For this project, I chose to use acrylic Aran yarn, which is a bit thicker than double knit. And for this, I'm using my 4mm hook. Start with a chain of 26. And then single crochet in the second chain from the hook. This is a very simple pattern if you know how to single crochet and how to surface crochet, which I'll show you later. It's just making chains on top of your actual crochet piece. So you single crochet until the end of this row and then continue this for another 4 more rows. We will have in total 5 rows in this main color. This is 5 rows. At the end of the 5th row, we will start the single crochet and we'll change color by adding the new strand like you would already work with it, and you finish the single crochet. Chain 1, pull the main color to tighten it, and now you continue. In this color we will do only 1 row of single crochet and then we'll have to change to the next color. At the end of this row, we are going to go back to the main color by just taking it from where we left off without cutting. And this main color, we will single crochet only 1 row before adding our 3rd different color. At the end of this row, we'll need to cut our main color and add it in the beginning here. And from this point, you just repeat the pattern. 5 in main color, then add 2 colors, main color, and then the third color. And you repeat this for as long as you want your project to be. Next, we will have to do the surface crochet. Make a slip knot, and we are going to count 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here in the 5th, we are going to put the slip knot, tighten it, pull the loop through, and then we will go into each stitch from this 5th row, put the hook in, pull the yarn, and then on this side you'll have 2 loops. You will slip stitch. And this is how it's going to be formed. So when you hold it underneath, you hold it like this, then your work on top, and then you go inside, you do a round motion, pull, and slip stitch. I tried this with cotton yarn, and it's definitely more difficult because cotton yarn is not very flexible, at least not the one I have, the recycled cotton yarn. And this time I wanted to try with this acrylic yarn, which is a bit more elastic, more soft, and it is easier to do, but it still slips sometimes. You need to keep somewhat tension or make it all loose so that you don't have fluffy bits like this. And then, but I guess with practice you will see what works best for you. And you do like this until the end of your work. When you wanna end this slip stitch row, on top you just do another slip stitch and then you fasten off. And then when you finish your project, you either make a border to cover all of these bits, or you leave them a bit longer so you can use a yarn needle and weave them into your work. But I think a border will always look better than leaving it like this. After you finish with one row, you pick another color. You can go with like yellow. Leave one space, one stitch space in between, and then in the next one you do the same with the yellow. As an example, this is how it looks in cotton yarn. It's definitely more stiff, tight, and a bit more difficult to do these, like I said, but it looks so pretty, so I will have to continue this project. And I would like for you to tell me if you think it looks prettier like this or on the back side like this, because I am trying to decide if I would like to use this side or this. Let me know in the comments. I will think about it and decide what I'll do after I actually finish this. For the next color, again, leave 1 stitch space in between the colors and continue the same process. Between the last row here, we'll have 7 stitches, and then you repeat the pattern. 1 row of slip stitches, then 1 space, 1 row, 1 space, and then again you will continue this pattern for as big as your project is. And like I said, I'm not sure if I like this side more or this side. Experiment with this pattern, maybe leave more spaces in between, maybe do whatever you like, and see how you can create a more interesting pattern with this idea. I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.